Enough of that. Every superhero needs their dramatic entrance, and that's mine. And I think I need no introduction, but I will give you one anyway. I'm Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, not the Peter Parker, and I'm filling in for Tony on Black Rooster Network, episode 2. Barely episode 2, and this guy's already taking a day off. Anyways, here I am. Let me just get this situated just a little bit, and I'll answer some questions for you and share some personal experiences with you. Alright, here we go. Okay, and yeah, today is Monday and it is Halloween, so congratulations to everybody. It's a real good time for everybody in the city of San Antonio. Everybody dresses up. Not just the kids, the adults, but it is a Monday, so I think everybody's gonna be doing all their partying on a Saturday anyway. But anywho, let me answer a couple of questions that I've gotten. What's the difference between you and Peter Parker? That's a really good question. There are several differences between me and Peter Parker, and most of the superheroes, for that matter. Let me get into that. As a matter of fact, I ran into Peter a couple of weeks ago. I was at a whole DC Marvel party that Bruce was throwing. Bruce Wayne, by the way, for people who don't know, Bruce Wayne was throwing, and I saw Peter on the balcony, and he was over there crying and everything, and I'm like, "Yo, Pete, what's up, man?" And he goes, "Oh, you know, Mary Jane and I are having trouble again." And I'm like, "Look, Peter, don't even worry about Mary Jane. The only Mary Jane you need in your life comes in the form of an herb, if you know what I mean." No, but seriously. So yeah, so he was there, and pretty much, and of course, it was a pretty dramatic party and everything, and you know, a lot of you don't see what goes on behind the scenes with these superheroes. You know, I could tell you pretty much anything about any one of these guys. You know, Bruce is kind of a cool guy. And but you know, he works alone, obviously, and I respect that because I work alone. I don't like working with anybody else, and he's a little bipolar, though. I'm not gonna lie, he's very bipolar. So we were watching a football game the other day, and you know, his team was actually winning, and for some reason he just didn't want to talk. He's over there in the corner by himself. And I'm like, "Hey, Bruce, what's going on, man? You know, this is a pretty good game." "I don't want to talk." And I was like, "Oh, here we go, man." So I left his house, and you know, that was that. But most thing I want to stress to just about all the other things that I do that a lot of other heroes don't is I do a lot of underground work. You know, a lot of work where work needs to be done. Like for example, we got the United States covered. You know, as far as cities and everything else go, I mean, it's pretty much covered. You know, I do a lot of work alone in Mexico. You know, you won't catch. Let me tell you something. You're not gonna catch any superhero near Mexico. I'll tell you that right now. So you know, that's where I do my work. You think El Chapo was caught by himself, by the Mexican police? No. Who do you think brought that guy in? This dude. Fortunately, they let him go. But you know, that's neither here nor there. So you know, I just wanted to clear the air on that. We've actually even invited a couple of times. I invited Clark to, you know, he's pretty much bulletproof. He can only be killed by kryptonite. But I invited Clark over there one day to help me do some work over there. And he told me, "Hell no, man." And I said, "Well, why the hell not, man? You're Superman. Why not?" He goes, "Man, I'm not going to be messing with that city down there." He goes, "Even me has no business down there." And I was like, "All right, man, whatever." And all right, so, you know, I mean to put you on blast there, Clark, but, you know, it is what it is. And if you're feeling strong, come do something about it. So, anyways, but yeah, everybody is all whatever. They all whatever save cities to their own. I guess what's the word I'm looking for? That benefits them. I obviously do this part time. I don't do this full time, and you know, and unlike them, I do get paid for it. I'm telling you that. You know, as much as I want to say that, oh yeah, I'm out there just saving for the good of people, free of charge. Nope, man, bills got to be paid, man. So I'm out there saving I won't disclose the price, but you know, if you need somebody that needs a whooping or something, you know who to call. And sometimes they'll joke around and say, "Oh, that's why he wears the black colors." So I'm like, "Oh man, see, that's a racist statement." And on top of that, you know, I resent that. Everybody looks good in black. Let's just be that real right there, or at least I feel that way. But whatever. So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit how I met Tony. I met Tony at we were working at the warehouse, Sigma to be exact. So you know, he's a real cool guy, a little odd guy too. You know, he's a little sometimes he's not a he doesn't play with a full deck, but I like him. He's loyal. He's an honest guy, and he's always smiling all the time. And I actually Tony's one of the few people I've actually told my identity to. I mean, I get to points where I don't even really give a damn, you know, but I'm like whatever. So I told him my identity, and yeah, he's been pretty cool and somebody I kept in contact with, and you know what I respect about him is you got a lot of people who ask for favors and stuff like that. I mean, I get it all the time. You know, come to birthday parties and all kinds of random nonsense. But this guy's usually handled business on his own and never really asked for any favors. So just like the rest of you, I'm a fan of cable television and everything like that. So man, I wanted to talk a little bit about what happened on The Walking Dead. You know, that was something, man. Sorry about that. Got cut off. Sorry whenever you got spider hands. Things just kind of stick to everything. Imagine try using toilet paper when you got spider hands. But I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, like I was saying, you know, The Walking Dead is an episode, a series that I really like to watch, and never mind really yesterday so much, but I want to go back to that first episode because it was just really, it was really something. I was talking to Aquaman, Robin, and Wonder Woman about it, and we were all before the season even started. We were all like saying, "Okay, who is it gonna be?" Robin thought that it was gonna be Glenn. I'll give him that. I said Abraham. Aquaman thought it was gonna be Maggie, and of course Wonder Woman. She had her money bet on Carl, which was gutsy. I thought that was pretty gutsy, but I eliminated. I was telling Aquaman. I said I really don't think it's gonna be Maggie, man. I mean, she's pregnant, and it's just not gonna happen. And I was telling Robin too. I was like, Robin, come on, man. I said, really? I said, Glenn's gotten out of so many situations since the beginning of the season. I could go on. There's no way they kill him just to get killed here. And sure enough, I mean, I guess you can say both Robin and I were right. I mean, not only was he killed, that's an understatement. I mean, spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't seen it, you should probably turn this off right now because I'm about to get into that. So not only was he beaten, killed, he was beaten savagely. I mean, his head was hamburger meat. His eyeball was coming out. I mean, it was very gruesome. I thought they pushed the limits with Herschel when they cut his head off with that sword. And I thought, okay, they really can't get any crazier than this. I mean, sure they can, but I don't think they will. I think they'll get semi-close, but yeah, they definitely did. I mean, they took out two characters right off the bat like that with ease. And just when you thought it was over too, they barely gave you a little bit of time to breathe too, because before you know it, you think he's gonna chop Carl's hand off with that axe. So I was like, and I get what he was trying to do. Like he said, he was trying to break him mentally, which is something that I use in my tactics of this field that I work in. So it was just a really crazy episodes, and I think that they're striking while the iron's hot, which is good, you know, because you need to. But just don't get too carried away. Like like Fast and the Furious, for example. I felt like they really could have ended, or a lot of people you could easily have ended the series already to begin with, especially with the tragedy of Paul Walker. He was going his own way, and Vin Diesel was going his way, and you can believe whatever is happy right there, and that'll be that. But for whatever reason, they're coming up with Fast and the Furious 8, or I really don't even know where it's going to be at right now. It's going to get to a point where it's Fast and the Furious 20. Dominic Toretto is old. He's trying to escape the retirement home in a Razor or a scooter or something like that. And it's just getting out of hand. It really is getting out of hand. So I would say if I'm making The Walking Dead, I'd make another season. end it happily ever after, and that'll be that. But you know, you think about it too, and you're like, how could you really even end it happily ever after all that? I mean, how could they even be sane after what they've seen? Everything up to this point, you know, whether it's I'm not even gonna get into it, but just how could you even keep your sanity and live that image? Because they showed in that episode, they showed an image in his mind of how he pictured everything to look and how he wanted everything to be with everybody eating dinner and smiling and stuff like that. That's out the window, my man. I don't think you get back to that at any point. I mean, after what you just saw, I think that is it. I think it's game over. So I'm curious to see how this season plays out and see how everything goes. I mean, it's a really exciting season, so I urge you all to do the same thing. But I gotta go ahead and wrap this up, and wish I had more time to talk. And whenever I have free time, maybe I'll drop by again, or if Tony needs somebody, we'll see. But all right, y'all stay safe. Watch out for stupid people out there. It is Halloween. Regardless, there's all kinds of retarded people out there. People talking about purging and all kinds of stupid things like that. So just be safe and protect the little ones. Because you never know when I may have to go out and bust some of you people who are messing stuff up. Catch y'all later.